What is good, everybody? What's good? It's your man's Ken Jackson, and this is a unscheduled broadcast, but just had to come on because I was watching this Donald Trump press conference earlier today, and I realized something. Donald Trump is really stupid. He is literally not a smart man. No matter what he tells you, but what's worse is MAGA and Donald Trump staffers stand around and listen to this imbecile speak. And I don't know how they do it with a straight face. I could never be a part of his cabinet or staff because I just wouldn't be able to take it. Not at all. We're going to listen to a little bit of this press conference because it is just pay attention. See if you can understand really what the fuck he's talking about.
What responsibility does Israel have for limiting aid to the region? And if I could ask a follow-up to the Prime Minister, what pressure can be put on Israel, and is that something that you and the United States could work on together?
Israel has a lot of responsibility. They're hampered by the fact that you still have 20 hostages or so. And the people of Israel are very concerned about the 20 hostages. It's very interesting. You could say they could be more concerned about retribution than the 20 hostages. But they really want the 20 hostages to survive and live to make it. You know, many of the hostages came to my office, in the Oval Office. And I was amazed I would ask them the question, was there any sign of love? Was there any sign of when you...
All right. I really want you to pay attention to this clown because he is making 0 sense whatsoever. 0 cents.
You were a hostage, and you have all of these people from Hamas around you, sometimes hundreds, sometimes 10, sometimes 2, but you're a hostage, and you're being stored in a pipe. It's not even really, a cave, or it's a pipe.
All right, so check it out. Donald Trump is probably the most incoherent imbecile that I've ever heard speak publicly. Why do they even give this man a microphone? It's retarded that they actually let this man get up on the world stage and actually speak to people. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. But this is what we got? This is what y'all chose to represent America twice? Hold on, you got to hear some more of this, because if you didn't watch it earlier and you hear this now and you can honestly tell me that you think he's a smart man, then something is wrong with you. Pay attention.
Pipe. And some said they didn't think they were going to make it because they were losing air. There wasn't enough air, and they'd open up the pipe just in time, but they didn't do it on purpose. They just happened to open it. They got lucky. But I said, did they ever wink at you and say, like, don't worry, you're going to be okay? Did they ever give you some extra food, even if it was a piece of bread? Did they ever give you anything during that time? And some were there for 400 or 500 days now, right? That's a long time, a year and a half, more than that. And not one person said there was any love from anybody. You know, in other words, you have hundreds of people, and you see it in the movies where somebody's a prisoner and somebody's helping. You even see it with Germany.
This ain't a movie.
Where people would be let into a house and live in an attic in secret. You know, you see signs of stuff. I said,
this
did
is
you
real
see
life.
anything like, did they
Donald.
wink at you? Did they say, don't worry, you're going to be okay? I never received, I ask that question all the time. I've never received one answer that said, Yeah, they really wanted to help. No, the hatred is just incredible.
But, sir, on the access to food issue, what more can Israel do? And again, to the Prime Minister as well.
Well, I think Israel can do a lot. I will say that Iran, I think, interjected themselves in this last negotiation. Can you imagine the beating they took? We wiped out their nuclear possibilities. They can start again. If they do, we'll wipe it out faster than you can wave your finger at it.
We didn't wipe out anything. Iran is doing just fine. They're chugging right along with their nuclear projects now. And now the problem is the fact that they're going to hide it from the rest of the world. We're not going to be able to monitor anything. We're not going to be able to tell what's going on in any way whatsoever, because Donald Trump's dumbass, trying to be King Donald or Dear Leader Donald or whatever the fuck you want to call this imbecile, authorized a military operation. And first let me say shouts out to my military brothers and sisters out there that are holding the line and protecting America from all threats, foreign, but y'all need to get on the domestic side because we need protection from Donald Trump. But in any case, shout out to y'all, all you volunteers out there. You put your lives on the line every day for us. And unfortunately, that includes imbeciles like Donald Trump, the draft-dodging coward, the 34-count convicted felon that MAGA voted into office twice. I'm almost ashamed to be an American at this time in history. But I am, and I'm going to keep on fighting. I'm going to keep on resisting because if we don't get this clown out of here in 2028, you may as well say we've seen the end of America as we know it. We have seen the end of America as we knew it. It's not the same. It's probably going to take 100 years to fix the mess that Donald Trump has caused. But anyway, here's some more of this clown in his incoherent conversation with reporters. And I think they're in England this morning.
To MPs?
Well, Parliament's in recess at the time, but look, I do want to be clear. This is an unprecedented and very special state visit. This has never been done before. There'll be many elements of it that have never been.
Now, granted, the British Prime Minister, very eloquent in his speak, very intelligent, very coherent. As compared to
this
Donald
is going
Trump.
to be a historic occasion, and we're all very much looking forward to it. And I was very, very pleased to be able to put forward the invitation when we were at the White House earlier this year. So this is not just a state visit. They're always incredible occasions, and this is an unprecedented second state visit. So. You can imagine just how special that's going to be.
The fact that it's never been done before, and that's because it's non-consecutive, and it's the only reason it could be, made it even more interesting, frankly. So it's going to be great. And being with Charles and Camilla and everybody, I've gotten to know, because of 4 years and now 6 months, gotten to know a lot of the family members. They're great people.
Come on, Donald. Yo, listen. I can't play any more of this garbage. I just wanted to share a little bit of that with y'all, but y'all should really watch the replays later if you get time. Donald Trump is a national embarrassment. He's a disgrace to the flag. He's a disgrace to the country. He's a disgrace to everything that America represents. And trust me, I'm not calling myself a super patriot or anything like that, but this is my country. I'm very proud to be an American. I am. But I'm embarrassed that this is what we got leading this country. Listen, 2026 is coming up. Midterm elections are coming up. Get out and vote. Get these Republicans, mainly MAGA, out of office, and let's take back this country and get to work on fixing what Donald Trump is actively destroying right now. We got to get him out of there. 8647 in 2028. But the work begins now, and 2026 is going to be our last opportunity, y'all. It's our last chance. Because if you don't get this Congress out of there, Donald Trump's probably going to be around for a long, long time. All right, anyway, that's my afternoon rant. I know it was a little off the rails. I apologize, a little unorganized, but I came on quick because the shit was just eating me up. I couldn't take it anymore. All right, so check it out. Sunday night, 9 p.m., the Ken Jackson Experience right here, Crazy Baby TV World on YouTube. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. I don't have anything to sell you. No merchandise. You don't have to subscribe to any newsletters or anything like that. Just subscribe to the channel. Helps me out with the algorithm. And besides that, you might miss a future broadcast where I might actually have something worthwhile to say. But you'll never know if you don't catch it. All right, y'all. Check it out. I'm your man's Ken Jackson. See y'all next time. Peace.